It's very seldom nowadays that a highly anticipated game comes to a Nintendo console. Aside from it not including downloadable content, I'm just glad that nothing in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag for Wii U has been left out that you can get in the other versions. In the spirit of finishing Assassin's Creed 2, I couldn't resist getting the Wii U version of Assassin's Creed 4 at GameStop for $30. Even on Wii U, gamers just can't pass up on the epic adventure and expansive gaming experience found here. The game takes place in the early 18th century Caribbean, where pirates are at the pinnacle of their existence. The assassin and the main character in this game is a pirate named Edward Kenway, who sets off on an adventure to find something called the Observatory. He encounters and is joined in his adventures by other pirates and figures, including none other than the infamous Blackbeard.
Why fly a black flag when a black beard will do?
The story, like in the other Assassin's Creed games, follows the ongoing struggle between the Templars who seek stability through control and dominion, and the assassins who fight for the people and free will. I like how the story also shows Edward's struggle of his personal identity. Being a pirate, he wonders about his place in the world and what his goals in life ultimately are. There's also the continuing present-day plotline revolving around the descendant of the Assassin's Creed protagonist, Desmond Miles. You're an employee for Abstergo Entertainment gathering data from Edward's memories for the company's new virtual reality productions. Considering I only leapt all the way to this game from Assassin's Creed 2, it's an odd twist for this plotline, but at least I got to see some familiar faces.
Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all, you're just incredibly rude and made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey, be nice.
As only the second main Assassin's Creed game on a Nintendo console, Assassin's Creed 4 is a beautiful game. You could tell that much attention has been put into making the game look good on the Wii U. Excellent use of lighting, realistic textures and character models, use of a wide range of color, and although not as sharp as the game on other consoles, smooth animations and a decent frame rate that the Wii U version runs at. Edward visits a great variation of in-game environments, from lush jungles to shoreside towns, to bustling Caribbean cities in their early days of existence. The world in Assassin's Creed 4 is huge. You are free to explore any location of the Caribbean at any point in the game, aside from missions that continue the game's story. Traveling to and from these locations are virtually seamless, and it definitely feels good to have this kind of freedom playing a game. The sound and array of sound effects are invigorating and are mixed very well. The musical score is majestic and has a nice variation in the musical styles. I especially like the flamenco-like music that played during the fistfight in a tavern in Havana, very early in the game. The gameplay is largely unchanged, but still fun as ever in the franchise. However, Assassin's Creed 4 has quite a steep learning curve that only dedicated gamers can really overcome. At the start of the game, you are put in the midst of an intense pirate ship battle. From there, you take on missions with very brief introductions to the controls and mission objectives. It's not to say that the game is impossible for casual gamers to play, they'll just take more time getting used to it. Like all other Assassin's Creed games, Assassin's Creed 4 excels in level design. The game lets you run across ropes and beams, scale buildings and walls, and leap across ledges with ease. And being an assassin, you also have plenty of missions to complete, such as reaching locations undetected, following and eavesdropping on people's conversations, and of course killing assigned targets. The game gives you a variety of ways to defeat enemies, both strategically and stylistically. Your weapons range from your standard hidden blades and swords to smoke bombs, blow darts, and pistols. Ranged weapons can be fired either in third-person mode, which is ideal for headshots, or in an easier and quicker way just by pressing the X button on a highlighted target. Unlike Assassin's Creed 2, the control system when fighting enemies is much easier to understand, but combat is still fun as ever. Edward slices through enemies like butter with his twin swords, and we are treated every once in a while to some brutal yet stylish kill animations. I would have liked to be able to dodge enemy attacks though. Constantly using the counter and knockout technique makes taking down enemies seem too easy, but the enemy AI has been developed well enough to know better than to give in to this technique. You also have a handful of stealth kill methods in your arsenal, such as aerial kills by leaping off a ledge, hidden kills when hiding in piles of hay or grass, and charging kills by running towards your enemies and ramming into them with your blades. You can also sail and battle at sea with your own pirate ship, and it rocks. The naval combat and ship raids get intense, which adds to the fun. This component of the game is adventurous and very satisfying. The story mode takes about 40 hours to complete, but the game has way more than enough replay value. You can replay previous missions to complete side objectives, search for tons of in-game collectibles, complete Abstergo challenges, get weapon upgrades, get ship upgrades and customization options, and unlock alternate outfits for Edward. Outside of the main missions, you can also do some hunting, and use materials you find to craft upgrades such as armor for extra health and holsters to carry extra pistols. In Kenway's fleet, you can deploy ships you've captured to trade goods and earn extra money, as well as fight other ships to increase the likelihood of successful and safer trade missions. Assassin's Creed 4's expansive online multiplayer component has the most online features and content I have seen on a Nintendo console so far. You can choose from a variety of distinctive online avatars to play as, and a handful of online modes to play in. These include your standard deathmatch mode, a capture the flag mode called Artifact Assault, a tricky yet exciting assassinate mode, and a team-based manhunt mode. The most interesting online multiplayer mode is the cooperative Wolfpack mode. 4 players work together to kill targets and complete team-based objectives, and score enough points to unlock up to 25 sequences before time runs out. This is where the methods by which you perform your kills really come in handy. The new Game Lab lets players adjust current game modes by setting their own rules, then save them as their own modes to play and share with other players online. Similar to Call of Duty's online system, you earn experience points to level up and unlock new perks and abilities, as well as customization options for your profile and online avatars. Personally, I was happy when I finally unlocked the pistol ability to take down other players from a distance, and the poison ability that lets you stealthily kill targets by sneaking it on them. On the Wii U version, the gamepad screen displays a bigger map than that you see on the main gameplay screen. At any time while the game is on, you can press down both analog sticks on the gamepad to switch between playing on your TV and playing on the gamepad. It's that easy. It would have been nice to see a 2-player local multiplayer component that takes advantage of the gamepad's second screen. One person plays on the TV while the other plays on the gamepad, yet neither of them would have been able to see each other's moves. One more thing, where's the downloadable content? Okay, so not enough copies of Assassin's Creed 3 for Wii U have been sold to justify releasing DLC for the sequel. Still, it doesn't seem fair that the Wii U is left out of Black Flag's DLC party. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is a fantastic game. Again, I'm just glad that the Wii U version still holds up just as well as the other versions, even with a few setbacks. So why not consider this game as one of the best Wii U games by far? Pick this game up. You will not be disappointed. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, rated M for blood, sexual themes, strong language, use of alcohol, and violence, gets an outstanding 9.5 out of 10.